Oh, it's starting to set in.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, come on.
Hey, Wooly, you want to hold this controller for a bit?
No.
So I've discovered that if I just rest my hand in a certain way,
Listen.
the game just starts to play itself.
Listen, the contract here
I no fucking mind contract.
is that we have to actually get through it. That is the deal we made with the viewer.
Jesse.
Is that we have to actually
Give
get
me a
through
sec.
it. All right?
I feel like that's an implicit agreement.
Real quick.
This is not legally binding in any way.
I mean, as my mic is syncing, I'm actually contemplating just syncing with it.
I'm good.
Yeah, just sync with it.
I can just drop back into the couch here, get nice.
We
and
need to get
comfy.
new stands.
Yeah, because back what we were dealing with at my place was we had the two crane arms, and then the two actual mic stands were being used by Matt and Liam. But now that the crane arms aren't really being used, then we just have the really worn down ones.
Whatever this is.
Okay.
Looks like
There we
that's
go.
We've been
me.
using them for. Careful.
Yeah, no, I got it. That's on purpose.
Okay, you're just fully. Wooly is. You're in that weird half lying down state where one leg is lying down, but the other leg is not.
Yeah.
I just saw you close your eyes, and I saw it for a second.
No.
You be careful, motherfucker.
It's okay, no.
I could do this with one hand.
Listen. All right, the pressure is off of my back, and it feels amazing right now.
Oh wow,
This couch is really good.
This is a good cat. Match.
This castle, the Matchstick Man. This Castle Super Beast couch.
He did a good job with this couch.
This is a really good couch.
Oh man, it's so comfy.
Have you ever slept in a hammock?
No, I've never been able to.
I've always wanted to.
I have severe balance problems with hammocks.
Damn, I never got to try.
I've completely failed to get into every hammock that I've attempted.
Damn, I really want to try.
I feel like I would have a really bad time in a hammock because I don't sleep on my back.
That's my body.
Yeah, that might.
I used to sleep on my stomach, and then because of my new machine that keeps me alive, I sleep on my side now.
Yeah. No, I like. It's funny because like I can sleep on the floor, but a bad bed with like too thin of a mattress fucks me up. Like a little bit of softness with firmness underneath is terrible for me.
It's real
Raw, but complete flat is fine.
That's weird, man.
I know, and I learned this because like.
What a waste.
When I was first meeting my girlfriend and I hang out, like she had a shitty bed. It was terrible. It was a fucking.
And you're like, can I just slide out of this to the floor?
And it was just really, really bad.
And that hurts girls' feelings, though. Cause
yeah! And you have to explain why you prefer the floor to being next to them.
And then you have to you have to make up some bullshit.
Yeah, you know,
and just lie. Oh, I got a foot rash, so
and it's like,
I can't.
You don't want to come back to my place?
Seems pretty upset.
No, I do. I do, but as long as you stay, just don't leave.
No,
Leaving's weird.
No, I know. So whatever. Eventually, it was just like, look, you're great. You're a champ, but your bed is terrible and it's killing me.
Yeah, unfortunately, the problem's not the bed. The problem is that the person in question is a fucking nuclear furnace, and it's just like it's the kind of thing where you lie down in bed somebody and like the whole bed is warm.
Oh man.
Right?
Oh,
okay,
boy.
that's not the scenario I'm talking about. I'm talking you open up the covers and like it's hot. It is physically hot. It is like 6 degrees hotter than a human body.
Mitochondria.
And it's like I can't sleep in that. Fuck this.
Well, it's not
I'm gonna go sleep in the fucking bathtub.
What's up, Jesse?
It's cold in there.
Jesus. Fucking Titan cooldown going on.
Oh, I have to hit these buttons. I'm just gonna mash it with my palm.
There's no timer. They're gonna, you gotta, Hey.
What?
Stay with me.
Yeah, I can do it.
Stay the fuck with
Sounds
me.
like the music is coming through the wall.
Someone out there is getting something out of this.
Someone out there is achieving some form of benefit.
So, yo, what was in those For Honor videos that you were watching last night that kept you up?
Dope shit.
Because I want to know about the tech Dude, fight it! Fight it!
Oh, it's getting real bad.
No, you gotta fight it.
Okay, alright. What was in this For Honor videos?
Do anything.
Mainly just, so everybody who got super good during that beta just all gravitated towards one class.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's the Orochi.
Is that, you see the tone right now?
No, it's not that he's better. It's that the fucking MLG Pro players want to play that character. Because he's fast and he's a cool ninja.
High risk, high reward? Or just pro Genji?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pro Genji, okay.
Yeah, it's Genji.
Okay. I get that.
I've lost all of my abilities.
There's a switch over there.
I hit it.
But did you flip it?
Didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Pull the switch.
I'm gonna pull the switch. I wish there was like a baby idiot mode that I could press that the game would just do it by myself. Oh, well, I already hit the switch.
Yeah, that whole thing is what this game is. Alright, there's another switch behind the other tree.
What?
I think he's blocking it. I thought he was, or I saw a prompt. No, it was just a talk prompt. Talk to her.
There's so much more everywhere. Let's talk to you guys.
I think I'm onto something with this lever puzzle. If I can just find the secret door, I know it's gonna open.
Well, that's
both doing okay?
that's the answer.
Could be worse. Could be better.
Either of you guys know what's eating Lucas?
Well, as a longtime observer of
Seriously.
human behavior,
I actually don't know who that black girl
We have
is.
no
Yeah,
idea.
I've never seen it before.
I'm actually
Try,
really
you know,
struggling
Talking to
Did we ever see her
I'm
at
gonna
any?
keep poking
This is
around.
kind of fun.
because there was blonde girl from
Yeah.
the first
And
episode.
there's the redhead, but I
and then,
literally I
that
could
guy's
not.
putty. Oh, you had another camera.
Oh, wonderful!
Okay. Well, you've opened a few of the tiles. You just gotta open more of them.
Just open it up more.
Look at that switch. That switch.
Look at that switch, Lucas.
What do you want?
You gotta sit up.
No.
Starting to fucking.
No.
It's
Problem,
going.
Lucas.
Fucking. You're here. You're doing it.
Listen, I know
You have to do it.
Okay, but
How do I
don't
get roped
care.
into playing these ones?
I don't care if you put it on cruise control, but the car has to move.
That's bad. That's a bad
you have to have
analogy.
noticed
'Cause this is pretty.
the lack of energy,
You can't hit the brakes.
breathing.
The car can't stop.
I feel like you're getting a fucking deep ass look
There's
into what
something
me and
wrong.
Willie are like in the morning,
Okay,
despite the fact that
something
it is like what
big.
1:45
It's
p.m.
not fooling anybody.
Let's not start pointing fingers.
I'm pointing fingers at
least
God
not me.
right now. Why'd you make the morning so early?
Ah, man. Why can't day be night?
Why can't night be day?
Why, you know?
Well, actually, if we
Okay,
moved
I
south,
tell
that
you
would
what's
eventually
bothering me, and
happen.
Now you have nothing
I
to
know,
say
but I
about
mean,
it?
why can't like?
No, wait,
but no, but
no, we'd have to move east.
no. What are you talking? No, it doesn't work that way.
No.
Also, the more you go in a place where it gets later, earlier, it is the place where people wake up earlier. So it doesn't. You know.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but
He's blocking the switch, so you gotta.
I don't know if you remember.
What do you want?
I talked about this when I went to.
You're blocking the
Uh,
lever.
Kinda need to get at that
oh
lever
god!
you're
Oh
blocking.
god! I lost part of the
Fine.
elite controller.
Oh
That wasn't
jeez.
too hard, was it?
There you go. Look,
Walking
so
one foot to the left? Nope. I think I got
Shit's
that.
legit gone. I'm just gonna have to use the nub.
oh, please find it.
All right, it's in my ass.
Please
It
don't.
was a joke, but
Okay.
I guess you didn't think it was funny.
No.
But when I went to Japan, I described being able to instantly get over the jet lag and adapting to the Japanese time schedule immediately, and starting to wake up at 6, 7 in the morning.
But eventually, it would go the other way.
I was there for 3 weeks, and it was completely fine.
But I mean, like but eventually, when the morning becomes normal again,
No, but that's my problem, Wooly. The morning never becomes normal.
Oh.
My internal clock is set to a hyper-specific time,
there's the other lever.
and
So it's
it
alright.
doesn't change.
Okay.
So no matter how many times I get up early, I don't get used to getting up early.
You know, I just
And that's why we have this wonderful internet job, which allows us to just oh, both legs are up. If you fall asleep, I'm gonna draw
not.
so many dicks on your fucking
I'm
face.
not. You don't have to fucking Jigglypuff me. I'm good.
Wait, what?
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff did that?
Yeah, that's the only thing it does.
Oh my god, I forgot.
It gets mad when you
forgot.
fall asleep when it sings, and then it draws on your face.
I forgot that's what it was. Gimmick was.
Yeah, which is honestly not that bad a thing to
Weird.
do, considering it could do much worse things to you.
Yeah, it could do much worse, but it's only a
Hey,
puff.
everyone, I think I found Soren's way out.
Who?
This controller's falling apart like a Chinese motorcycle.
Just
In 3,
fucking.
2, 1.
Do you ever do the thing where you're playing with a regular controller and you
Sorry,
try
I
and
wasn't
pull the
around.
sticks off?
When I
Because it's
think
so much
back to
fun to
how
do with
it
the
is.
Elite.
Yeah. Is she dying?
I hope
Or
so.
when I got that skull. It's hard to imagine I did
I don't think she's
any of
dying. I
that.
think her face is just like that.
Now that I'm like
Which is a
this.
horrible thing to say. It's a
You
horrible
inside?
thing to say about somebody. You know what I'm worried about? Because there's a bunch of like
check out the rest of the See if we can find Soren.
Almost.
before he finds us.
Minecraft.
Almost.
There's a bunch of people who play this game,
Mm-hmm.
who make YouTube videos for it that are apparently characters in here.
Yeah.
And I have this like internal,
Yeah.
I have this deep gut feeling that the guy's gonna pop up and we're gonna be like, man, fuck that bitch. I hope he's dead, and it'll be a real
That's
person.
a real person.
And he
Oh.
will have died or whatever.
No, well, I mean, look, we're 24 hours after fucking calling out, talking about Dave Mirra.
Well, I mean, you asked what's he doing, and people had an answer for you.
Yeah, they did. And you know what? To be
Well,
fair,
he's
that's
louder.
fresh news. That was last year.
That was 2 years ago.
That was 2016.
That was 2015.
It's 2016.
I was told 2015.
It was 2016.
Someone lied to me.
I looked at the wiki to find out for myself, and it said it was 2016. So there was.
Rip in peace, Mr. Mira.
Yeah, didn't know that happened, but you know.
And he must have been really upset about BMX Jam.
But listen, I'm talking about the video games.
Oh boy.
You know, and I hope Sean Murray's okay.
Bringing it to
Let's see
the
what's going on behind this door.
bringing it to the real. What the fuck am I saying? He's bringing it to the real West Coast. It's the thing that was in my head, and I couldn't figure out why.
Okay. So there's sound effects coming from behind the door, and you decide to go in.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And I call that
It's not the Undertale orgy.
in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I
Oh,
have
yeah, it's
placed a
him.
block on top of
Who
another
are
block.
you?
What the?
When did you join the adventure?
Undeniable intelligence.
Like, I'm dead serious. When did you show up?
Probably in the explosion town. The one that we paid the least attention to.
Like, I remember that big monster,
Way and for what?
like from,
We're no
first
closer to
one.
Soren
The
than
first
before.
part? and then
You know, as far as like us paying
Unless
attention
Soren
is concerned,
recorded
like we paid
instructions
actually a
on
lot
how to
more
find the
attention to the
forbidden
first
bomb.
part than we did to 2 and
It's just the
3.
end of the road.
yeah, but that was when we that's because we started steering into it.
Figure out
Yeah.
You slip on black ice, what do you do?
Hold
I've
on,
worked
give me
up
a
a simple
second.
set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among
Die?
them to observe
Yes.
them more closely.
I don't know.
You die, and then everyone watches the video of you getting wrecked.
Wait, what do you do when you slip on black ice?
You steer into it.
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking
If you
about
start
Tier?
them?
When-
Oh, you're talking about cars.
Yes.
Talking about like slipping and falling.
When your car starts sliding, you're supposed to steer into the slide.
again, everything
Otherwise,
else about this guy is
fighting it
totally
makes it
crazy.
worse. It's like struggling when you're drowning.
Yeah, just let yourself drown.
You think he's actually
I don't get-
training Enderman
no.
to
And
build
your
stuff?
microphone stand is trying to
think he
force its
thinks
way
he's
into your
training
mouth.
It's alright, my nose is...
I think you were
my nose
projecting
is-
with your mouth fucking
See what
thing
we
because
can
it looks
find
like you're about to eat a big green dick.
My nose is blocking it. When you gotta...
I hope you know that that's coming through in your voice, that your nose is blocking in it.
Alright, well, you know.
You sound slightly more nasally than usual.
I think that if you're struggling in the water and you're gonna drown, it doesn't always work. But if you know how to float, You should do that.
I don't know how to float.
Olivia,
You really
check
should
it
learn how
out.
to float.
Nah, it's not
An
important.
Enderman
I know how to swim.
suit?
Yeah, but
Either
you can't
someone's got a
if
very
you're
unique
like in
fashion
a situation where
sense,
you can't get in onto a
Wait a
surface.
second.
You can only swim for so long before you're fucking
In order
done.
to walk
Nah,
amongst the
I'm fine.
Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
It happened to those
This
guys.
is the disguise he was talking
Remember those?
about.
Remember that those football players?
No.
There's a boat that flipped over. It's fucked up, man. There's a boat that flipped over, and there's like a bunch of football players in it, and there's only room on the flipped over boat for one guy.
Yeah.
So the others kind of just hung onto the boat and swam for hours until eventually you just get tired and you can't swim anymore, and that's that. So it's like that's one of those situations where it's like maybe I'm hyper wrong and it makes no difference, but I feel like learning to float would really
thing
stop
they
you
can't
from
see me through
expelling
this
energy.
glass.
But it's hours, so you know, I don't know.
How'd he get them to agree to let him on the boat? Was he just bigger than the other guys?
They're all football players.
All football players vary in size.
Yeah,
From like,
I don't follow your line of questioning.
how did he convince them
Oh,
that I'm the guy who gets to sit on the boat?
Oh, I don't know.
That seems like a
think
good
he just-
deal.
I think he was just there first. I don't know.
And he's like, if you try and get me off this boat, I'll fucking kill you.
I think it might have been one of the. I don't even want to. That's one of those survival situations. Yeah, that's like the person on top is
What you got?
the only one likely to
Definitely
make
some
it,
sort of crafting
and
recipe.
I don't know. I guess
Why
they
would
were
someone as brilliant
like
as Soren
friends
Lee
enough
You wanna hear
offer
something
a
really
shape
dark?
that's
get
simple?
real and start fucking killing each other for
You
it.
know how the
Sorry.
Titanic
They're
was
the
like
Endermen.
famously like women and
This
children
must
first
be
to the
what he's trying to
lifeboats?
teach
Yeah.
them to
You know what the
build.
deal with that is?
What?
Okay,
If you don't
so
do that, you know
if
what your
Soren is
survivors
using
look
those
like?
blueprints to teach the
All
Endermen to build,
dudes.
and
Because
there's
they're
guys
stronger
missing
and
from
they'll
the
just
sand.
push down
He
anyone
must be
drowning
conducting
and
his
float on
experiment
them.
right now.
Yeah.
Of course.
Every other like
The missing
similar
disguise is the
record
one
of its
that's going
time
on before
has
going
something like
outside.
399 male
Which means if
survivors,
we wanna
one
get to
child.
Soren,
Because one guy was
we have to
very
go out
big
there
and
to
very
do it.
tenacious and managed to save his kid or whatever. But
Yeah,
Leftover suit would fit
I'll
me.
kill you all, motherfuckers.
I
Time to
kind
play
of
dress
I
up.
always thought
Probably shouldn't have said that.
I thought that wow. I thought that was kind of implicit in the rule. I kind of assumed that that was the case, is compensating for the fact that like once the actual survival like of the fittest shit kicks in.
Hey, Mrs.
Then
fucking
we become-
Penny Bottom, you fucking frilly hat ain't gonna protect you from this fist.
We just become
Hey,
animals
Olivia.
again.
Yeah. Olivia's.
Go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait
Man.
here.
Oh no. Oh, that's happening.
Yeah, that's a shitty situation, man. That's a fucking thinking about that's just like goddamn.
I worry that I'd be the guy to escalate the violence too quickly.
Instead of following the tone.
Like,
Because everyone is forced to match the guy who goes to the max. Right?
I'm really afraid that it's like,
Calls
dude, things
of
aren't
the
that
Ender-
bad yet. and I'm freaking out.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, you know what happens then, right? Either everyone escalates to match you,
Or that I'm the first to go.
or they tie you the fuck down.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, they tie you down.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest.
Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like
And
this one.
finally, an Enderman love song.
I mean, the one thing I can say is like,
I'll take this one too.
you know, you'd have to like real talk. Start.
This is maybe the worst music I've ever heard in my life. In the
I don't
background.
think it's meant to be a good one. You'd have to start like just biting and like
I can do that.
and clawing
I'm
and
fine with that.
grabbing eyes because.
Oh no, the piggy's upset.
You're right. If I want to go out there, I need to put on a disguise. That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
I hate you, Patton Oswalt. You're really funny. Why did you do this?
I like Patton Oswalt.
I like him too, but why did he do this?
Paycheck.
That's a good reason.
Why are you doing this?
Because I have to. If I don't, it'll just freeze. There's no fail state for this.
No. I'm not talking about.
Oh,
this.
okay.
I'm talking about
Patton
this.
Oswalt.
How do I look?
All of
This,
You want
thi-
my
you know what?
honesty.
You know what I bet? I fucking bet his
What?
daughter loves Minecraft.
Just might do the trick.
Maybe,
I bet that's what it is.
but
If I had kids and they were all like, "Hey, Pat,"
Pat,
Hang on a second.
the point I'm getting at is
Soren
that
in
you're sitting
disguise
here for the
looks
same
like
reason
any
that Patton
old Enderman,
Oswalt
and
is
so
in this
will
game.
you.
no.
How are you going to find
I have
him?
my dignity.
Walk up to every Enderman out there and say,
Hey, are you Soren? The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention. Soren's studying all the interesting Enderman. You just need to give him some really interesting Enderman behavior to study.
That's great.
Try not
I
to
like
die,
that one
okay?
a lot.
Really
I
hate to have
really
to
like
watch
that
that.
one.
From behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of
Wow.
confidence.
Wow.
Oh.
So we're just we're
gotta get
just
Soren's
no
attention.
we're
Boy,
just,
you are melting into that couch.
Years.
we are committed to lies today, folks.
Oh man,
So is he gonna think you're one of him?
that's not a lie. Putting out quality content for the people. You too. What are these things?
I guess they're not like the creepers.
I guess they're just aliens or whatever. That's fine. Guess they're
I
like-
still maintain that if I was of the age that was supposed to be enamored with this world, I would have still not gotten it.
Oh yeah. No question. I would not give a fuck about this.
No, there's times when I'd be like, you know, like I said, there's times when you see a thing and you go, man, I'd get way in. For example,
Maybe Skylanders.
I was about to say that if I was of the age, I would have been hard into Skylanders. For sure. No question, I would have been
the
fucking
action
in there.
figures combined with the video game. That's cool, man.
Like, my Skylanders money fucking, yeah, hole would have been massive. But shit like this and shit like when I talk about like Hatchimals and all that, I'm like, I don't fucking.
Let me just take another look at the instructions.
I'd never. Why would I?
I don't have enough blocks.
And I can't handle.
Blocks.
You have 4.
I didn't want to put. Oh, that's how I do.
You're actually slightly Minecrafting a little bit right now.
One block down, 5 to go.
fucking gross.
I just hope that Soren's watching, wherever he is.
Who's Soren?
Oh. Dignity.
You got it.
Commitment. Justice. Discipline. Or whatever that fucking shit is.
There you go.
Alright, I need 2 more blocks. Blocks.
Excuse me?
Blocks. Just ignore that. It's not important.
2 more, eh?
Yeah, just 2 more.
And then you'll be ready.
Good thing I got my dignity.
You've got. No one can ever take it away from you.
Cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer.
That was just me screwed up saying the word blocks.
Your
man.
dignity and your 2 blocks.
Alright.
That's what you've got.
2? That's a lot.
Actually, you said 2 more. So that implies adding to the group.
Oh boy.
Take this one, too.
Fucking endless torment out here in Minecraft world. Just give me a fucking block. Just give me a
Hey, it could have been a game that required attention, skill, and
discipline.
justice and commitment. It could have been.
It could have been.
All right.
Luckily, this is Minecraft.
We chose the coward's way out.
Oh, yeah.
So now we were stuck.
If I had like an anime based around my life, I would want it to be called The Coward's Way
the
Out.
coward's way out. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good.
I'd be so excited. That's what I named my Pillars of Eternity character. Named him a coward.
The coward?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Looks like this is the last
Because
block
I
in
put
here.
their constitution and their resolve to like 0, basically.
But the problem
so they
is-
have no health and they have no ability to take hits, so they have to run away from all engagements.
But I was gonna say the problem with video games is that like in a scenario like that, you still have to fight your way through the game.
Yeah, but you can fight your way through things as a coward.
Let's try this again.
But yeah, I would like to play a game in which you're an abject failure and coward.
Yeah, like Mass Effect 1, you can converse your way out of important scenarios, but it'd be awesome if you could converse yourself out of like almost every scenario.
Yeah, and like it was like,
Isn't that Fallout? Doesn't Fallout let you like fucking just be a sick ass talker?
yeah, absolutely.
False evidence of
Most of
government
the time,
intelligence accomplished.
But
Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away.
And I heard that Fallout also like
Away.
Fallout usually has a thing in nearly all of them where you reach the final boss or whatever it is,
and you just talk
and then you just talk them out of it.
yeah.
They're like, "I'm gonna
Before-
fucking kill you," and you go, "Actually,
I don't think
hold on a second. And they go, "That's actually a pretty decent idea."
these suits were built.
So like at the end of New Vegas, there's this massive battle, right? And this fucking badass, like psycho, like Mad Max looking dude comes up. And he's coming at you,
Sometimes.
and I'm like, "Hey,
Sometimes I prefer
motherfucker,
to be anything but
I'll
sorry.
kick your ass if
Like
you
a
fucking
donkey,
fight
for
me.
example.
Why don't you just leave and go home?" And he's like, "Okay."
You are
And then
and I
and
are
then-
safety.
the fucking leader of what is
By the
basically
way, as
the
far
New
as
California Republic
introductions
comes up. He's like, "I
concerned,
can't believe you got rid of him. That's amazing.
This is not
Oh, I
going
can't wait to work with you." And then you, "I'm not gonna work with
You're
you."
in danger.
He goes,
Oh,
"What?
What else is new?
Oh, we'll fucking take you
Whatever
over
your
with
issue
your
is,
my
whatever
army." And then
your
you go like,
problem,
"Actually,
it has
if
occurred
you did
before
that, then that would
and
suck."
has been
He's just,
solved
"Oh."
before.
And then he leaves.
Even so, what do you need me for?
and it's great.
Avoid
yeah,
these
yeah.
types of
It's this
Again,
great.
I've experienced the Minecraft. Minecraft. Fuck. The Mass
You've
Effect.
experienced the Minecraft.
I've experienced
Oh, I thought I was getting.
the Mass Effect version of that, but yeah.
Oh, because you beat Mass Effect 1?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey man.
Could you not?
And while you're at it,
On the
could you
loose and
also?
exploring the world.
And he's like,
I see.
"Oh,
You misspoke. You don't need
yeah,
me. You need my
I
stuff.
guess."
I've found that when you give people
Then
what they
that
want,
problem is
they
solved
turn on you.
forever.
Yeah, I'm a big
They
fan of
become
dialogue
resentful.
options, just solving combat encounters.
But don't make it easy. Like if
Colors.
you're gonna have to not fight, if you're gonna choose to not
why I
fight,
prefer-
then
Oh man, no, there was a
They
game that I
always do
played
the
at some
next
point.
almost
some
to a
yeah.
What was it?
You're a
Where it
stranger.
was FF15,
And what you're
where
asking for
you
is
get
too
dialogue
dangerous.
prompts. If you answer correctly, you get a buff.
Yeah, or you get to AP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
To
that.
reassemble the Order of
I
the
like
Stone.
that a lot.
The
But it's
Order
always
I
of
like
very
the
that a
Stone,
lot.
Yeah,
They asked for me.
it's always very obvious
I've
which is
always
the
known
one they
they
want you to
needed
pick,
me.
though.
I was never sure if they
So
wanted
it's actually
I actually really like that in Pillars,
lonely down
where
here
they
without
make
your
they
friends.
it's the first game I've ever seen that does this.
Sure.
You get it. You
What
get so that
kinds
you
of
you
things
familiar
do
with
they
like the
say?
Baldur's Gate 2 like riddle screen and like the what
Specifically.
is the nature of what can change
what
the
is
nature
what
of
changes
man,
the nature of a man.
right? And it's like 55 fucking answers or whatever.
I love that.
So in Pillars, they do this
They
pretty
call me
interesting
cool,
thing where
didn't
they'll
they?
give you like
But
all
what
the
about
default
you?
answers. So it's like, say, hey, give me
Are
that
you
thing
my
I
friend?
want, right?
As
And it's
long
like,
as
give
we're
me,
on the
I'll hit
subject.
you, blah blah blah, right?
Not to
Then you'll have
put
like
you
in
on
some
the
cases
spot.
you'll have like your might response, your perception response, your dexterity response, right? It's like, oh, you have 19 dex. You're able to just
Oh, you
can
snatch
say
it out of his
this.
hand,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? But they make a very clear
So
distinction
your sense
that
of
just
humor.
because your higher stats allow you to
Don't
do
worry.
something does not make
I'm
that
going
the
to help
right
The right
answer.
thing.
That's
Yes.
what
So,
friends do.
like you can actually act really
I'm going to
hoity-toity
give
in a
my
lot of
old
them and be like,
friends
"Oh, I'm
a
so
gift.
smart. I'm so much smarter than you."
Gift
But a lot of characters
song.
hate that,
right.
so they'll
right.
fucking flip their shit if you try. It's great. It's great.
Death Road to Canada has a bunch of those too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Death Road to Canada has options that are based on your stats or your character type, and like it'll allow you to do different things or interact with people in a way that is like otherwise unavailable. Like you can go into the camp and you can just like flirt your way through free items and food and gas.
Swords.
Sometimes
Start waving your dick around and
Yeah.
you know, like,
helicopter dude.
who wants to give me
Nice
a
to meet you,
hamburger?
Soren.
She's dying.
Oh, I guess she's dying.
You look terrible.
She looks like the way Dot looked when she was sick.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna save her.
Did you just not close the door, jackass?
Seems a
They don't
bit
need
odd.
doors.
They've never been inside before.
Don't look up.
Well,
You've upset them.
yeah, I guess they're like
Altered their behavior.
not
Okay,
creepers,
let's go.
but stronger.
Hey, look, it's a
That's
skeleton.
just, why would that exist in this world?
Shut up. It's a skeleton made out of blocks.
But it's round.
Just shut up.
just keep on coming.
Huh? I wasn't expecting so many house guests. There's no way I have
Why am
enough
I
seashell
here?
soaps for all of them.
How
You know
are
what
we
I was
supposed to
thinking?
get out of here?
What was you thinking?
You know how the Kojima Productions Ludens logo is really cool but really long?
Yeah.
I was thinking that in every game that might be a bit too much
Yeah.
to do the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
and that there should probably be a short version.
One constant
Okay.
about
Or it should
Endermen is
probably
that
be
they hate
skippable.
water. If we can force that
It'll
fountain
probably
to
be skippable.
overflow somehow.
No, well.
You think you have to watch Ludens plant the
still
flag
have the
every
Enderman.
plant
What is
the
that, like
flag?
4
Put
minutes?
that
What is
on,
it?
It's a
and you'll be
fucking
able to
short
safely
film.
reach the fountain.
Yeah, you have to. And if you're playing on PS4 and you go back from rest
just when I
mode,
thought
it
I'd
has to
never
play
have to
that
stop
every
using
time
it again.
before it lets you start.
You need to know.
Wooly, for fuck's sake, you're now coiled into optimal sleeping position.
But I'm still talking.
You
Where
bastard.
it's safe.
I can't do that. I don't have that fortitude. If I get into a comfy enough position, like, you notice as soon as I sat up, I became more alert.
Your costume reminds me a lot of, like the Tick, and
Oh, you're just scraping for it now. I'm still
Try
talking.
not to die.
And then followed by as he closes his eyes and rests his head on his hand. Oh, I saw it! You were totally asleep for 1 second.
I was not.
I
No.
fucking don't believe you.
My eyes were wide open.
Dave, you're full of shit.
Eyes were wide open.
If we both fall.
No,
during this,
it's not. It's not, dude. It's not happening. It's not happening. Also, this is a whole new level of, like,
Oh no.
I don't know,
You thought we couldn't give up any harder, huh?
dude. Like,
gonna
but
die.
it's this or we just couldn't work today.
Yeah, basically.
We just
And
couldn't-
I hate coming out here and then going home after having done nothing. That's the worst feeling.
Fuck. I gotta use the bathroom.
No.
I have to.
Hold it.
I can't.
No, hold it.
No, I can't.
No, that'll add to the drama.
Because if I
that'll-
go in there and that door closes,
I'm afraid I'm gonna hear a thud, and you're just never gonna come out.
oh
Whoa.
no! Oh shit!
I'm not gonna do anything. Fine, go to the bathroom, you fucking
No,
sack of
no,
shit.
keep it going. It's fine.
too late.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're okay? You forced it back in?
No, I don't want to do it when you're pausing it.
did you
Because I
re-
want time
you
to keep passing while I do it.
Oh, you son of a bitch! There's no way. Fuck you.
Because we're missing out on all this hot action that
Oh,
I need
this
to be
hot
around
action.
for. God forbid it keep going without me.
Okay, everybody, let's go. What's the holdup?
Oh, hey.
They're everywhere. How are we supposed to get through this? I mean, physically and psychologically.
Oh.
Say we somehow make it. Can't see how this won't become a reoccurring nightmare.
Oh, shut up.
Jesse, you're the one with the
So
emeralds.
that's Soren.
If we all hold on to you and keep our heads down,
But
We should be
why?
able to pass right through.
What?
I guess if this is the only way we're gonna make it back
That
to the
doesn't make any
trapdoor.
That's the stupidest plan ever.
I'm still really upset by the human skull that was in that painting.
I bet you are. I bet you are, motherfucker.
That's like, if...
No, what is the logic here? That's so stupid.
God, no, there's no...
I have... Okay,
There's no analogy because we're already real. So you can't design a skull that looks more real than our skulls. So what do you do?
you okay over there, Jaden?
Like, think about it. Like, this is a world where their stupid fucking cube skulls should be what we are looking at on the painting. But instead on the painting we saw a human skull that looks more realistic.
Well, you draw a more realistic version of your own skull.
Well, you can't!
Yeah, you can. You just lack the imagination.
So that it's like, what? There's no version of this analogy for real life because we're already here.
Right in my face.
Like, is it a four-dimensional skull?
Yeah, dude.
It's a tesseract?
It's a hyper skull.
Yeah, it has the skull's imprint on the inside of a skull, and it has twice as many surfaces as a result.
Dude, I love the hypercute so much.
I like calling it a tesseract instead.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm just madly in love with the phrase
It's a hypercube.
hypercube because
Yeah.
it's like cooler and doper than a regular cube.
Cube 2 hypercube, absolutely.
I worried about how flammable my building material.
It's cool though because even though we know kind of what it looks like, we still don't really get the fourth dimension.
It's a little confusing.
It's not. It's theoretically not confusing, but
Well,
it is.
4 dimensions in
Excuse me. It's hypothetically not confusing.
yeah, 4 dimensions is doable inside your own perspective. Like you can analogize it, right?
With the hypercube,
But-
Because you took because you know when you go point to line, you go line to square, you go square to cube, and then cube to hypercube,
Right.
Because it's the number of surfaces increased, but we don't.
And the hypercube can be visualized in 3D space.
But we don't actually understand.
Though I actually find the hypercube easier to understand in 2D space.
I know what
which
you
is
mean.
backwards.
I know
I
what
don't
you
know how
mean.
much water.
But we don't get the implications of what that
Well, that's why you can go check
on
out.
not cubes.
You can check out. Type in Carl Sagan hypercube into the YouTube.
Sure.
And he talks about an apple and flatlanders
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And my favorite version is him talking about the apple passing through the second dimension and how all sorts of fucking crazy weird ass shit would happen.
Because of the shape.
It would appear to fucking like change shape rapidly and
Yeah.
move through space in ways that don't make sense.
Yes.
And like, oh, that sounds like fucking time travel.
Yeah, basically. Oh, you died.
Oh.
No, and it's not his special area of expertise, but NDT does get into it a bit too.
Who's ND2? Oh, Neil deGrasse. Got it.
And
No, his area of expertise is like
stars.
space shit.
Yeah.
So is Sagan's. But
Yeah, but they cross over into other shit, you know. And everyone's got their own like way of talking down to us babies.
I like Michio Kaku's way. He just sounds really
Time
excited.
is like a river. And if you take that river and you put a potato into the river, it's going to float, but it might sink. Now picture your breakfast, and you're eating
Did you
some
see that? Did
eggs.
you see that?
And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Did you see that Russian philosopher talking about this shit? But it turns out his entire like 5-minute speech about it is like amazing and can actually just be explicitly adapted to talking about King Crimson.
Oh yes, yes, I did see that. I did see that in the library. That was.
Oh
really
my
good.
god, dude, it's so on point.
I don't know what the name of that video is, but it's really strong.
Oh my god. So there's a lot of people who've watched our videos and don't know about King Crimson. Mm-hmm. It's a stand from JoJo Part 5.
Yes. How does it work? It just does.
It just works. And that's probably all they've ever heard. So I would like to give slightly more. I'm not gonna tell you what the stand does, guys, because I don't know what it does. But
I'm interested in hearing what you're gonna say.
I just
here,
want more contextualization.
having
The
not
reason why
experienced
people
it.
say it just works is because the rule set is so complex and self-contradictory and bizarre
you
that
have to grab her.
the characters do not understand how it
What's
works.
happening? Yeah.
Eriki appears to not understand
You have
how
to
it
do that
works. And in addition to that, when the Part 5 was originally being translated, it was translated okay. Not great, not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But that led to even more confusion from page to page of it just works.
And then during the translation, the translators went through great efforts to try and break it down, and then corrections were sent in, and then more corrections were sent in, and it was a project.
That project has been ongoing for a decade now.
And I think we have versions of it that are not correct, but we're satisfied with them, and that's
So the reason why I'm so excited is because despite that meme's, or I don't know, is that a meme? Is that an philosophical argument? Despite its popularity, it never, ever, ever hit anything close to the mainstream.
Yeah.
And it will.
Oh yeah. Eventually.
And I can't fucking wait for seeing Hot Topic bros screaming at each other. No, okay, you don't understand. Okay, first, he sees through his bangs, and then that lets him see the thing.
And so Enigma helps him understand. Yeah. Hey, Michio Kaku, how does King Crimson work? Well, Time is like a river, and you take a cup of water and you put it into the river.
Is this your
And
impression
then
of Mitchell
have you heard him?
Yeah, he's great.
But he like
Speaks with a high-pitched Californian accent.
and he's in New York. He lives in New
whatever.
York. And anyway,
I don't understand America.
but it's like he just totally like again. It's like you are a dumb child, and I'm going to speak to you like a baby.
I appreciate that.
And even though
Compared to Michio Kaku, though, we are a dumb child.
and if I notice that your response is goo goo gaga, then I'm going to talk even dumber to you. Eventually, I will give up because you just can't understand. He's great.
Yeah, he's fucking great. He just seems really excited about string theory.
Yeah. He fucking
Invented it? Yeah, but aside from that...
No, he didn't. But he did create.
I invented it.
He did create a generator that wiped out the power in his entire neighborhood as his high school final project.
Yeah.
In his garage.
Now, it's
So-
important that everyone's nice to these people, because that sounds like a supervillain origin story.
Yes, but it turns out a couple book deals and some
guys
TV
hear
time
that?
keep them satisfied.
Yeah,
All that stuff whispering.
So that's nice.
yeah, that's all it takes.
Okay, that's my threshold.
Uh-huh. Oh, guess what's gonna happen? Oh... Oh, okay, we're back. We're back.
That is. I am fucking.
The
that is,
instant you left, I fell asleep.
that is some vindictive shit. Because
So here's my
you could have
fa-
gotten everyone closer to the end.
Well, guess what, dude?
But instead, you
I just
delayed it.
I just realized when we came into this room that it's very likely we are less than 4 minutes away from the end of this episode. Something about the way that this room feels.
Maybe, but you could have had us closer to the end, and you decided to prolong the suffering.
Well,
so
to
that
the
you wouldn't
viewer
suffer
to the
alone.
viewer at home, that part was edited out, so they don't even know.
No, you're just fucking.
You're just super pissed you have to play it, even though it was your suggestion both times. You stupid fuck.
You could have.
This is on you, Wooly.
You could have.
This is
slept,
all on you.
You could have slept
Feel
earlier.
free to help yourselves.
I'm not gonna go home and sleep. What am I,
No.
some kind of
Keep an eye out for
savage?
the
I'm saying those
Make that
moments I was in the
preventable.
bathroom could have been used to plow through to get further to the end, but you don't want to suffer alone.
Who wants to suffer alone? Oh, why is my yawn turn my voice
what
like
happened
that?
there?
When I yawn really hard or sneeze really hard,
become
something happens
Yoda?
to my voice.
You become Yoda. Okay.
Yoda / Kermit. Henson Muppet.
I mean, you're basically already.
Oh, come on. Do you have to do that?
It was easy.
Whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you go build a radio tower to tell everybody about?
You know, that's so like. I forgot I even told you about that.
Oh man, I know you super regret telling me about it now.
Because it's so far gone, and it's like it never happened.
I know it never happened.
Yeah.
I knew it was never gonna happen when I was in the room and everyone was talking about it. Also, you didn't tell me about it. It was discussed
Oh,
in front
you
of
were
me.
there. Yeah, right. Okay.
I was there.
Right. Yeah.
It was very awkward. It was very awkward.
The plans, the family had plans for Jesus.
Big
You
plans.
both doing
Jesus
okay?
over the airwaves.
It's got really bad.
It didn't happen.
hoping
We can leave it at that.
On the
Oh,
wither storm, this sickness will just dissipate.
Sure would be nice, huh?
But
oh, hey Jesse.
Well, it makes sense.
I
doesn't it?
kind of regret it because if we did actually get that, then I could have pretended to be like using Superfly, and that would have been cool.
I feel like that's an incredibly minor detail.
Yeah, there's other stands we don't want to do.
Can't you just get a gun and pretend you're a whole horse
You can.
and just become good at sleight of hand?
And I can walk around the streets and start spinning it around and pointing it up and down and aiming it into pipes until the cops come. And
Hey, Soren?
Jesse,
yeah, and that
Almost
that
enough
episode of
gunpowder.
JoJo is over.
glad to hear it. And Jesse, I am sorry for not keeping this place as organized as I should.
Still really like whole horses stand. The Emperor's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And this is my.
Although at the same time, it's not like you can exactly get a gun easy over here.
But I thought Super TNT
Well, fucking
was
easier than I thought, I guess. All things
Of course
considered. But
not.
anyway,
They're two completely different.
Good
worlds,
one.
aren't
don't
they?
touch it.
Good one.
Yeah, it's definitely a key component in the bond. as to how you exactly,
Keep talking. Say something.
TNT stands for
Tritro.
it's cool.
Nitro.
I like
Trisitone.
I like what it stands for.
That's what it
Super
calls.
TNT in the middle.
And
That's what it calls. That's what I said.
no.
Oh
No.
boy, that's what it
Ingredients
calls.
are highly unstable.
Trinitro
Putting them in close
toluene.
proximity to each other is a risk.
Trinitro yeah.
Oh,
I
whatever.
don't have the formidabomb yet, but at least we finally have the ingredients.
It's
to
cool.
build
TNT's
one.
the weirdest, dude. It's just nitro packed into easel gore.
Yeah, what do you think about C4? That shit's it's fucking
It's plastic.
It's plastic. It's so weird and it's explosive and it's like, why would this soft thing be such an amazing combustible?
Which just happens to have all of its energy, all of its valence
Go find the
electrons are in
Witherspoon,
place.
right? And the other members of the order.
Oh, it's more specifically 246 trinitro toluene.
Oh dear. Oh, I was afraid of this.
Yeah.
The end
I mean,
underwater,
look,
the Enderman will try to
at a
escape.
certain point, dynamite had to go,
Yeah.
Of course.
and so they
Of
invented
course.
that.
To the mine carts, everyone.
Isn't TNT just dynamite?
No, TNT is not dynamite. A stick of dynamite is something else entirely.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
Are you for real?
Dynamite is like nitroglycerin.
That's what I thought TNT was.
No.
Then what the fuck is TNT? It's DNT. It's dynamite. That's the song.
Oh fuck! You're great. That is hilarious.
The fucking song lied to me.
Well, maybe it's like, well, you know, it's like ironic, right? The song is all about lying to you. Nothing in ironic is actually ironic. And TNT, it's not dynamite. He never won the fight.
Oh fuck, that's terrible.
Power
There
load.
you are.
I feel like
Watch me explode.
I feel like I've been betrayed by everything.
It's so fucking lie. Oh god.
Hold up the trophy, huh?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
this is just gonna have people.
Yeah.
You know what image is being made right now, Wooly?
Yeah.
It's a photo of me pointing at TNT, going, "Is that
Is
new
that-
law?"
is
What's going on?
Oh, that's funny. That's fucking great. Oh, okay, here we go. No, look, it's like while the two words are sometimes used interchangeably in common conversation, TNT is not the same as dynamite. A special formulation of nitroglycerin for use as an industrial explosive. Yeah, it's actually different.
So it's slightly better, fancier.
No, but it's not the same ingredients.
No, it's like
It's him. It's you.
it's like
What's it like?
oranges and tangerines.
And mandarins?
Yeah, same basic thing, but,
And, well, I
but
get- if the ba-
different
Well,
different
I
components.
guess if the basic thing is boom,
Yeah, the basic thing is boom.
well, yeah,
And
sure.
nitroglycerin derivative.
Yeah, fine. I guess I'll
We
give you
only
that,
get one
but
shot at this.
you know,
Remember, once the
there's lots of
formidabomb is
booms out there.
crafted, It'll explode in a matter of seconds. It means whoever is doing the crafting will
you know
be
what else
in
lied to
great
Nothing
danger.
lied to me, but when my
Nothing lied to you.
my impression as a
Perhaps we
kid,
could draw
What a
straws.
good life you've led.
as a kid, my impression of grenades was that like the explosion is like what you're going for.
Yeah.
You toss it and then it blows up on somebody.
With fire.
And it's like that is so far from what an actual
A grenade explosion. You know what a grenade explosion looks like?
It's a bunch
nothing.
of fucking
It looks like nothing.
shrapnel flying all over the place.
But like visually, it just like looks like a puff of dirt.
just going everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah. And
Just happens to murder everything
That's
within
what I
8
was
meters.
every movie shows you this big fiery fireball, and you like, you know what I mean, and like you completely jump out of the room or whatever, and you dodge it. And it's like no, it's just a messy,
should be
shitty
ashamed of
thing
yourselves.
sending fragments everywhere.
No, because like you know what would be really dramatic when you throw a grenade into the bad guy room and everyone just kind of falls over after a loud pop. That's what it would look like.
Basically, yeah,
Jams.
yeah. There's no big.
A
kaboom.
shrapnel grenade is a shotgun that shoots in all directions.
I yeah, sure, I'll take that.
Know it all.
And but does that apply to all forms?
Bet you don't know what the fifth one is, though.
Quintuple.
Like,
Alternatively, pentuple.
I'm assuming that's like, you know, like because and it explains the shape, or rather the like the pineapple sort of.
What should I pick? Wooly?
Take Magnus's armor.
It's loser armor.
Right on, Jesse.
For losers.
It
By the
is.
power vested in me,
So yeah, no, the little like you know the texture on it, like that's the shit that breaks apart. And I was like, oh fuck, that explains everything.
Everyone else, grab a buddy and split up. We need to keep that Witherstorm on
On
track.
the-
So build. Jesse, don't forget Super TNT
The Mark
in
II
the middle,
grenade.
and gunpowder all around.
Okay. Super TNT.
Hey, you know how there's people that are like know a lot about guns and stuff?
No.
Okay. I wonder if there's people that know lots about grenades, but specifically
Oh,
grenades.
totally, dude.
But like not even that, they don't know things about guns.
Okay, that's...
And they...
I feel like that's...
They know...
No, wait, no, well, you're talking about you in a slightly different timeline.
But no, because like...
No, you're fire, not explosives. You like fire, not explosives.
Okay. Yeah. Also, I don't know...
The distinction is important.
I'm bad with weapons, so there's that too.
Terrible.
But I like fists, man.
But that's a weapon.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Exactly. Wow, that didn't even sound like a cough.
It sure did.
That sounded like your soul
Yeah.
escaping.
Well, luckily we're playing Minecraft, so I can just build myself a new one.
You grabbed it and you put it right back in.
Yeah. Jam it in the soul hole.
So, yeah, like, because there's people that, know that stuff, and I kind of was, I would wonder, like...
Oh, no!
I mean, hey, some people...
Got it.
know
Where's this going?
cars,
Oh, cars!
and other people know planes,
And other people know trains.
and
Don't
automobiles.
blow up.
You said...
Yeah, but the movie.
yeah. And other people know... dildos.
If we slow it down, we
I
can
bet-
make it...
is there a
longer.
YouTube channel out there that just does highly informative breakdowns of dildo reviews?
Oh my god, there must be. There must be. And it's like very scientific, very, very, like...
Not a fan of the matte finish on this one.
No,
It's just tech reviews, but it just happens to be a dog.
Yeah, you want to go with the gloss on this. The different color options, pretty good. Bad Dragon, once again, surpassing our expectations on the quality. Good make.
I guess we're gonna blow this thing up, but I'm not gonna say anything cool.
Because I mean, I don't know.
Wouldn't that kill me? They just stabbed me in the spine.
It really looked like they did. In theory, when you buy one, it would last you for life, right? Like, you would never have to replace it.
Well, what if you're just, you're really enthusiastic?
Until if you wear it down. I don't think it works that way. But, what do I know? It's the precursor to the give-up machine.
Oh, cool, we blew it apart.
Wow, did we actually kill the big monster?
We beat the story mode.
Is it
But this
over?
is-
But it's only episode 3.
It's only episode 3. Why would you have
Can't
beaten?
believe it's actually dead.
Wow, he had a little ribcage blown open too.
Jesse, you actually did it.
Not that I'm saying I doubted you, but I did a little. But now I don't, and I never will again.
I know your voice.
Look, I know it wasn't
I don't
easy,
care
but
enough to think about who it is.
That's fine.
About time we got
But I know it.
Well, are we ever gonna do a thing with Mass Effect games?
Do you want to?
I don't know.
I mean, I only played the first one.
What about Andromeda?
I really liked the first one. The Andromeda had showed off that
Thanks,
cool
buddy.
new black guy. He looks cool.
Dude, you know what Andromeda also
anybody
showed
seen
off?
Soren and
That
Agnes?
embarrassing animation where they stole the gun from the lady stole the gun and had that weird lopsided grin.
I didn't see it.
It looked really bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. I have so little faith in that game being good.
Well, like they had the cool black guy. He looked cool.
There's always a cool black
Fought
guy.
valiantly.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
both know. My
Tokenism is fine if it's cool.
Stuff and nonsense. Stuff and nonsense.
I'm not sure if I said that sarcastically or not.
Sometimes you need the uncool black.
Can
guy.
I get a ginger in anything, please?
That's
Yes.
why I'm here.
My arm.
No, like
Don't think about it too much, guys.
like Better Off Ted.
Well, he's just talking. He's just saying crazy things.
That's Better Off Ted has the uncool black guy.
Better Off Ted?
Yeah,
I'm not familiar.
that's a really funny show.
Jesse knows.
I think it's
I'm
over
right.
now.
We have an uncool black guy too.
I already made that joke.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
his name's Matt.
having me along for the ride, Jesse.
You get it?
Sorry.
It's hip hop.
Yeah,
Last any longer.
specifically like rap rock
At least I finally
from
got
the
to be a
mid
real
'90s.
hero.
Why is he so into it?
I think it was just the thing at the time. But then you hit, because Matt's older than us, so you hit that lock-in point, and that's where the lock-in was.
They're alive.
Because I've hit the
Before the
lock-in
storm
point.
didn't
Like
kill
I don't
them.
generally care about
Jesse,
most new
gotta help
things.
I feel like I hit the lock-in point when I was like 4 years
sure
old.
they
Maybe.
get out. Don't
But
leave
that's it, and then that's where his
anybody
lock-in
behind.
was,
Swear,
And if
okay?
he had a few extra years, it might have changed. We might have been living in a different world, but it didn't. So it's wallet chains and Punisher hats, and
Oh, he does wear the wallet chain. I forgot. He's locked in.
it's funny though because like even though the Punisher thing is a thing, like
That was your soul too, there, buddy.
there's a type of person actually. I've seen other Punisher shirt wearer guys that are like.
Is
yeah,
that
man.
an archetype?
Yeah, a little bit. It's very small. But it's out there. And
That's weird.
yeah. And it's totally a thing. It's like the guys are into that type of that type of thing. You know.
Well,
There's archetypes.
am I part of the Danny DeVito tribe?
I mean, nothing's impossible.
We've got a job to do.
That's
versions
good
of you out
company.
there.
Louis C.K. and Danny DeVito are cool people.
Yeah, and I've got Hell Pockets and
You guys help the
Harrison and
survivors. I need to
Moby
make sure
from
we'll find the people who might be trapped.
SSX. So
Okay, so the part where you started to include fictional people is where I started to fucking lose it.
we're a thing.
Wow! Moby is the fake person, not Hell Pockets.
It's all over now. Friends are gonna help you.
That's correct.
I hope you're right.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Are we in there?
Why are you wearing a third outfit now?
You don't remember that?
I remember,
That's
but I just don't know
impossible.
what. Like, do kids love costume changes?
Soren said the Formidabomb would destroy
Is it more
but
toys? Like what? I don't know.
It looks fine.
Because you were already in the other like black suit. Now you're in the green suit, and it's like
What the?
the clothes I picked for you in the beginning didn't even matter.
Didn't even matter.
No! No! Somebody!
Oh, that's awesome. Your pig buddy's betraying you.
Oh, betrayed.
That's fucking rad. He's been your buddy the whole time, and he doesn't even care about you dying. That's great. He hates you.
I thought you were dead or whatever.
Yeah, he's the hero from the first one.
Oh, okay.
He is totally dead.
But I thought you were dead. I saw you.
What happened here?
I'll explain
That's Lee.
everything, just not right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's Lee.
Lee.
Oh, I guess we didn't kill it. I guess it was more durable than we thought.
Talking fucking Lee. What else was Lee again? He was Bluebeard.
Bluebeard?
You didn't play Wolf Among Us.
Gabriel, let's
Blue?
go.
He was from Wolf Among Us. And he was one or two other things.
Oh yeah, that was a really hard cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Because I also don't know who Gabriel is. Wooly, when you get tired, you start to cough. It's the weirdest thing.
Now everything makes me cough. When I laugh, I cough now too. I don't know why.
Good
that's
job, old
happening.
man.
But it's yeah.
You're 30, man.
Hey, 31.
Oh, you're 31, man.
Search deep within themselves.
Search deep within me. What did I find? Corn.
Above tragedy. Heal broken friendships.
Fucking yeah. Okay, I got one zinger. I got one zinger in
bitter
here.
rivalries,
The whole last hour or so has been worth it.
and find the strength to make one last stand against the storm.
But
Is
there's
that goddamn Dr. Farnsworth?
maybe? But it doesn't matter because
Did I go after the amulet?
it's not. Who cares? It's not One Last Stand. This is episode 3 of 5, and now it's going to be 3 of 8.
4 of 8.
9. What? I don't know.
Those were the only choices that mattered. These three.
So the guy that plays Lee is Dave Fennoy. He's the guy with the gray dreads.
Because he's old.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, that's old Wooly, and so on. What else do I know him from? Because he was in something else totally. Oh yeah. He's fucking come on now. He's hey there, Bayonetta.
Oh, Rodin?
He's Rodin.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Hey, look, that's the next one. We're fighting Satan. What about the next one? We're kicking Rasputin off a cliff. What about the one after that? A portal to mystery. Oh, I bet. Oh, hey, look, Wooly. Look. Wooly! Look! Jesse's alive in the later episodes, so I guess that drama is really exciting. Oh my god, all 3 of the extra episodes are literally them just jumping into fucking portals.
Just let me
look
go.
Look at this fucking Spider-Man Season 2 shit.
Let me go.
Okay, fine.